Hello Life Path 4, this is take 2. I'm really struggling to get cards out for you. I'm hoping this will work. If not, I might have to move on to Life Path 5 and come back to you. Anyway, okay. If you're watching this, it worked. So I'm going to start by talking about your personality characteristics. This helps the cards and myself connect with your energy. Whew, that's come through fast. I really struggle getting cards out for you. So we seem to be moving now. Life Path 4. So you have a great level. Yeah, we're moving. You have a great level of self-control, which can make you really hard-working. It also helps you to achieve your goals. Alongside this, you're punctual and organised. And you take the things that you care about very seriously. Yeah, so, you know, you're the achievers. You're very good at achieving whatever you put your mind to, Life Path 4. You can become very obsessive with that you care about. Which, you know, not a bad thing. If you look at somebody like say Mr. Beast, I don't know if you know who he is, but he's one of the most popular YouTubers, and he was obsessed with making it on YouTube, and you know, he's managed to become this amazing YouTuber who not only is good on YouTube, but he helps people as well. So, you know, there's nothing wrong with being obsessed with things. So I don't mean that in a negative light. You become obsessed with that which you care about, Life Path 4. So yeah, so you're generally known as the more traditional of the life paths. A traditional bunch. Okay, so that's just a little bit on your life path. Let's get moving with your reading, which I'm very interested to see what comes out after me not being able to connect with it the first time round. Connect with you, Life Path 4, the first time round. So let's see what comes out. Okay, the Empress. So nurture. This is a really beautiful card to get. So the key phrase in this is nurturing. Okay, the Empress is all about beauty and abundance. It's relaxing and allowing things to happen naturally. It's also connecting to the personality traits of the feminine. So this is again the nurturing side and the creative artistic expression. So yes, and it's, yeah, I think the thing I pull from this card is the creative artistic expression. So that's what I'm getting. It's time to express yourself, or even clarity. I feel you may be coming into more clarity. As I said, the first time I tried to do this reading, I just wasn't getting any cards. It was flying out in groups, and yeah, it was like the deck was confused and didn't know, you know, what to give me. So yeah, I feel you're going to, the energy over the next 7 to 14 days is going to help you, pull you more into your own authentic nature. And that's not to say that you're fake, because you know, as you go through life, you get to know yourself on a deeper and deeper and deeper level. There's no depth to how much you can get to know yourself. It doesn't mean you don't know yourself now, but there's always more to find out about yourself. Okay, so coming more into that authenticity. Yeah. So in your mind, we have the Judgment, and in your emotions, we've got the Empress again. Wow. So the emotions, yeah. This is the Judgment. To get the Judgment card as well, the Judgment card is about awakening. It's the end of a period of life. So making way for new beginnings or new dynamics. So this is in the mind. Let's take it here so you can see the card. Life Path 4. Now, you know, in this particular card, in this deck, you know, it's like somebody coming out of themselves. It's a breaking free of constraints. This is in the mind. So again, I'm seeing clarity coming in. Knowing what you want. If you have been confused lately about something you want to choose, a decision you've needed to make, or it could be any kind of confusion, this is going to be becoming clear. Your authentic self is going to be shining through again here. You may find yourself going through some reflective times as well, looking at where you have maybe gone against what you really want in order to, you know, maybe fit in or just to keep the peace. Or many reasons that, you know, people go against what they truly want. But yeah, you know, you're going to be seeing that and moving forward, not making them same judgments, if you like, making them same choices. You're going to be making the choices that come truly from who you truly are. This is empowering, but it's also, we was having the Empress twice. We've got it here again in your emotional body placement. So with you having the Empress twice, this is a double call for nurturing, for self-nurturing. This is believing in who you are, believing in what you can create. Okay? The Empress is the creation card. It's, you know, in both with the cards, as you can see, she's pregnant here, and here she's got the world as a stomach. So it's creation. So it's about creating. It's creating a life that is right for you. We also have the moon connected through the dots here as well. And the moon is about seeing through illusions, as is the judgment card. So we've got two lots of seeing through illusions. These can be your own illusions, and these can be illusions other people are showing you. But this is something you're going to be seeing through. It's truth and authenticity is really coming through strong. Okay. So in your mental and emotional minds, there is going to be a seeing of truth, and there's going to be a real deep call to step forward from more your own authentic self. So coming from the inside, making decisions from your core rather than from the world around you. Okay. Now, your direction from spirits, you have the Queen of Swords and the Page of Pentacles. Okay. So you have the Queen of Swords here, and this is all about a thoughtful leader. It's unbiased decision making. It's also being logical, wise and logical, and integrity and honesty. So again, we've got this seeing past illusions of self and others and coming from a more authentic place. And this is your direction from spirit. So this is what spirit is saying. This is where you have to see things logically as well. You know, think with the head as well as the heart. Try and, you know, balance it. So, you know, that mind-heart coherence and balancing it, bringing it into balance. But yes, but it's also saying it's a maturity as well. The Queen is the queen of her suits. So she's the head of her suits in the feminine domain. Therefore, it's a maturity. It's a wisdom. It's bringing a wisdom. An earned wisdom. Earned wisdom. Page of Pentacles. So the Page of Pentacles is about manifesting new opportunities. So you're being encouraged to really bring out who you are and what you want, and to put them things in place. The Pentacles energy is about building. It's making solid foundations, roots, getting roots firmly in place so that something strong can be built from it. It's a longevity longevity energy. It's slow moving, but it creates something of substance. So the Page of Pentacles is all about putting things in place for longevity in your career, in your relationships, wherever you're working on at the moment. Like Path 4, this is a general reading, so it's hard for me to be specific. However, whatever area of your life you're working on at the minute, or you feel needs the most attention, it's about creating something that's stable. So this is what you're being advised from Spirit, to create stability, to use your logical mind as well as your heart and create stability, something that's going to last, something within yourself that is going to last. Okay? For your inner guidance or your inner strengths, we have the Two of Swords and we have the Seven of Swords come through for you. Okay. So again, we're seeing here with the two, let's just look at the Two of Swords first. So the Two of Swords in this deck is about, it's coming to a crossroads. Now, this isn't surprising me that this has come through in your inner guidance, because, as I said, when I was trying to shuffle the cards, it was like they was confused. So I do feel that there has been some inner confusion going on inside. Maybe a push-pull, like maybe wanting to do one thing with your mind but in your heart feeling something else, or wanting to stick at doing something but then sabotaging, or questioning your belief systems, questioning whether you're right or the other person's right, or even questioning where you are within society, and trying to work that out. But we do have the crows here, and they're untying it. They're untangling the blindfold. So this is going to come through, and we see this is going to settle. And I said that we can see this coming in the next 7 to 14 days, that any kind of confusion is going to settle. You are going to be feeling more secure in your own authenticity, like Path 4. And we see this here with the Seven of Swords as well. So this is taking and doing what needs to be done. This card also is the revealing of true intentions. That has come through very strong in this reading. With the Judgment card and the Empress, and the moon here being connected here to the birth of creation, which is your creation, what you're creating for your life within this reading. So, we've got the moon shining through here again. Illusions. There's going to be an illusion that you're going to be really seeing the truth behind it. Now, again, this could be something within yourself, it could be something within somebody else, or it could be both. There's an illusion that is going to be being seen through. Okay. So the Seven of Swords is also about having an attitude of gratitude and moving silently but quickly. So having that attitude of gratitude and moving silently but quickly. Okay. And your final outcome card is the Three of Cups. The abundance, it's community, it's also joy, and it can be soul contracts as well. So in the next 7 to 14 days, I wouldn't be surprised if you're not spending more time around the people who you truly connect with on a level that brings you joy, or inner peace, joy, or meeting new people. For some of you it could be, and it doesn't have to be in person, but connecting in a way that makes you feel good. And it gives you an emotional abundance, that feeling of emotional abundance, I should say. It's also Closeness with siblings as well can be this card. We're coming up to Christmas at the time of this reading. Now, it is a timeless reading, so if you're seeing it after Christmas, that's okay. But we are coming up to Christmas as well. So for some of you, that might be self-evident that you're going to be spending time around your family more than what you usually will do. Okay. Right. So I will pull you a angel. Before we go on to part 3, we have the Sage with be devoted and committed. So again, this is coming from your own authenticity. Do what it is you love to do. Devote yourself to that. Devote yourself to things that are good for you, things that help you grow. We've got a very nurturing card, looking card here. You know, with the trees and the green, the heart center green is the color of the heart center, as well as, you know, it represents the earth, the nature and nurture. So yeah, so it's encouraging you to go into your natural self, be who you are, nurture who you truly are. Okay, life path 4. So I'm going to do I'm going to set out the cards for the third part of this. If you would like to think of your question as I lay out the piles, and then you can take a moment to choose a pile that you feel drawn to once they've laid out. I'm going to speed it up as I do this. If you would like to take a moment to pick a pile, if you do need more time, you can always pause the video. I'll be turning over pile 1 now. Okay, so your first card is grief. This is the heart chakra card. Yeah, so grief. So this can be about anything that has hurt your heart. There may be something that you're holding on to. You know, that's something that you need to surrender to and let go of. But also, it's not just a matter of getting rid of feelings, of emotional feelings. It's also accepting them and seeing why they was there. So I feel this card is coming out because it's just to say to you, you know, it's okay to feel sad. To not push that sadness down, to bring that sadness to the front, to feel it, to accept it, to acknowledge it. So face, embrace and release. And this is around your heart center. Now this could be anything. This could be to do with a person, it could be to do with a job, it could be to do with even just the world in general. You know, we do live in a world that can be quite harsh, and it can be quite heartbreaking to see what's going on around us. So anything that makes your heart feel heavy or sad, it's you're being encouraged to embrace that, okay? It will give you a sense of peace and a sense of freedom. We have the dove here, which represents peace. Okay. So your love activation card, pile 1, is trust. You've got 2 come through for you. So you got trust. You have a strong connection to your soul's loving voice and have faith in your intuition. And your second card is release. Oh wow, we've just been speaking about that. You have the ability to give over unwanted energies to the loving forces of the universe. Okay. And your yes or no card is a no. Curiosity is a key word for this card. And it's just saying patience is needed, delayed news. But there's also, you know, ideas and inspiration and planning. Okay. So pile 1, that was your mini reading. Go up to pile 2 now. And your chakra card is impatience. So this is the blue throat chakra card. So this is the I speak. This is coming from authenticity. It's when you're speaking from a place of authenticity. So the word impatience is, I feel it's coming through to say, don't be so hard on yourself as you're learning to move through life, or you're learning more things about yourself. Try not to get to A to Z or Z, you know, like that. It's a journey. You have to go to B, C. Sometimes you can skip a few letters, but generally it's a journey. So try not to be impatient with that. Your heart, your love activation card is evolution. You realise that obstacles are merely lessons on your path to love. So again, you're being advised again that, you know, try not to get from A to Z to Z straight away. There are things, there are other letters to go through. Okay. And your yes or no card is a maybe. Balance. This is generally saying that there's something that's out of balance that needs to be restored in order for the answer to be clear. Okay. So that was your mini reading, Life Path 4, pile 2. So for pile 3, we have expansion. For your chakra card, again, we've got the blue, we've got the throat. So expansion. This is, yes, you're really going to be speaking up, but you're going to be expressing your inner self. Tapping more into your authenticity, not just tapping into it, but also expressing it around others. And your love activation card is discernment. You are developing the skills to distinguish love from fear and truth from illusion. Oh, so both of these cards, pile 3, are very connected to what we was talking about in the main reading. Now for your yes or no card, you have a maybe, decision. Now this is interesting, pile 3, because pile 2 got a maybe with balance as well, and the 2 of Pentacles, and you've got the 2 of Swords. And I did say at the beginning of the main reading there was confusion going on somewhere. Okay, so a maybe, things are unclear at the minute. Okay, that is your reading. Thank you for connecting with me today. I hope to see you in a new reading. Bye.